Hello. Hi everybody. Welcome to yoga. I hope you all are doing well today. That would be good. Oh, thank you, Maru. I appreciate that. I'm continuously working on it. It's quite there's a lot of things to figure out, so, but I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Yeah, so we're gonna do some yoga today. If you are just joining me for the first time doing some yoga, just take this at your own pace. You know your body the best, so listen to your body, do what it tells you. I'm just going to give you alignment and how to do the poses. But not every pose works for every body, so feel free to do what feels best. Yeah, we're just gonna do some kind of fun movement today. And we're using Pretzel Rock's music, so we'll see what we get. This is where we're starting today. Yeah, yoga. You should check it out, Maru. You guys can't see her, but we have a cat here, so maybe she'll do crazy things. You do crazy things for the camera. Say no, I don't like cameras. It is really funny. Anytime I get my phone out to take a picture, she's like, that's Zuko, by the way, my cat. Maybe you can see her tail. Anyway, let's get started. I don't think there's much else to talk about here at the beginning. Don't bite me. She'll come over here if I. There she is. Say hi, Zuko. Yeah, so we'll get started. Let's start seated today. I think that sounds nice. What do you think, Zuko? She just wants to play. All right, we'll start seated for our yogas today. Oh, and yes, we do have this September goal. So for right now, we're just working towards this goal and thinking of this as a donation-based class. You see them out in the world, the yoga classes like that. You basically go to them, you donate what you can, if you can, type thing. So if you can, it's very much appreciated. It helps me continue to bring this to you now on Thursdays. Just Thursdays. Yes. So anyway, but thank you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Yep, look, Zuko, you're on the screen. Look. I've actually added a sticker thing now too. I don't know, it's down, yeah, down here for bits. You can add stickers to the stream, and there is a Zuko sticker, indeed. Yes, Streamlabs. Yes, oh yes, it is also September for a little bit longer. Hi, Matt P3000. Say hi, Zuko. Yeah, so all, I don't know if it's resubs as well, but all new subs are half off. Or September. Okay, we'll go ahead and start. So, go ahead and start seated like I already am. And then it's a nice, easy seated pose. And you can close your eyes, and we're just gonna focus on the breath for a moment. But before you change it or anything like that, just notice the body. See where it is, see where the breath is, notice if it's fast, slow, deep, shallow. I feel like mine is often kind of shallow. It's starting to breathe deeper. And let's find some deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And just repeat that breath a few times. Let's switch to breathing in and out through the nose. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Letting both the inhale and the exhale be about the same length. And this is the breath we'll bring into the actual work today. Now let's take a moment just to scan through the body. Move from the head to the toes. Go one part. Oh, September ended. Oh no. Thank you for letting me know. Not yet. But moving through the body, just seeing how you're feeling physically today. If you notice a part of the body you're going easy on, you want to be gentle with, just make a note of it. Let it guide you through the practice. Modify for it as you need. And then when you're ready on an inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Let's just continue this with the breath a few times. Did you give up playing as you go? Hi. And my favorite thing to do from here is to switch to lateral flexion. So take one arm up, the other hand can come to the mat. Oh, hello, side of the body. Hello, ribs. Switch sides. Inhale the other arm up. And exhale. And just continue side to side. Ooh. I figured September would go all the way through September. What do I know? Unless it's already October and no one told me, which is entirely possible. Is it? No. I would believe it if it was. So I can one more on both sides. Zuko, you want to do yoga with us? She's just laying on her back. Okay, coming back to center. From here, let's let one ear drop towards the shoulder. We'll inhale, bring the head back to center. Exhale to the other side. And just continue side to side. Good neck. Definitely needs this attention today. I did not. Oh, I guess you're right, Maru. Still, feels like it should be all of September. So close. Oh my gosh, let's find one more on both sides. Let's go back to center. And then from here, let's put my phone on the bed. Then let's swing our legs around. We'll come to all fours. Feel free to add some cushion underneath your knees if you'd like. I have this little meditation pad thing that a client bought for me. You can use anything you have. Oh my goodness, Greenlaw, you're so talkative. No, you're wrong. Alright, so make sure joints are stacked. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to flow through cat-cow. Zuko's watching the TV now. Alright. So on an exhale, round through the spine, stretch out the tailbone, work to the head. We'll inhale, cow, curve. And just continue with your breath at your own pace. Good morning, spine. Oh boy. Find one more through both. Let's come back to center, back to that neutral spine. And then from here, let's switch to a twist. So let's take the right hand, we're going to place it on the back of the head. On an inhale, take the elbow to the sky as high as feels comfortable. Exhale, bring that elbow towards the front of the left forearm. And we'll continue with the breath. Being so cute, you guys. You can kind of see her head, I think. She looks like an audience member. Let's find one more. Good. After the exhale, switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Ooh. Oh. Zuko, you're an emote, yeah. Now she's looking at the screen. Let's find one more. And we'll come back to center. Look at that, it's you. It's you. Okay. From here, let's come back to child's pose. Sit back on your heels, forehead to the mat. We could rock side to side, massage the hips if you like. Ooh. Hi, dear sweet hair. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. He was saying hi to you. She is still looking at the screens. You can kind of see it. All right, let's move through some push-ups. So we're gonna come forward on an inhale to kneeling plank. Shoulders stack over wrists, hips cross knees. Shift the body weight forward a bit more. Exhale, bend elbows to kneeling crocodile. Inhale, push back to kneeling plank, and exhale, child's pose. Good. Just going with the breath. So again, inhaling forward, shift forward a bit. Exhale. Inhale back up and back to child's pose. Just at your own pace. Oh, my wrists don't like that today, so I'm going to switch with this wrist. Oh boy. Are you just going to watch this the whole time? Is that entertaining for you? You know, I'm right here. Is it a little loud? Ah, okay, thanks for your care off this stuff. So do a few more of those, I'll be right back. All right, hopefully that's better. So I hope you've been doing push-ups this whole time. I'll do one more. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her. All right, so from here, let's switch to down dog. So curl the toes under, lift the tailbone. Let's alternate heel press. We're pressing down on one heel, bending the other knee. Switching back and forth, going with the breath. Oh my goodness. All right, let's walk to the top of the mat, and from here I'm going to grab the blocks, but you do not have to have blocks. What we're going to do is step back with the right foot into a runner's lunge. Hands can be on the mat or on something else if you need an extra lift, and we're just going to move through this lunge a little bit. So on an inhale, lifting hips, exhale, dropping them back down. Just with the breath at your own pace. Zuko, do you like TV? Yes. You goofy cat. She's such a stretchy cat. She stretches and rolls around all the time. Yeah. Here you go, doing all those things. Now let's find one more. We'll come back to the lunge. We're going to step forward. Forward fold, we'll switch. Step back to the left foot or the opposite foot, same thing. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hips. And on the exhale, bring them back down. Whew. Oh, is it time to leave, Zuko? I guess so. Bye. Let's find one more. And then from here, we'll go ahead and step back to forward fold. And let's inhale to reverse lunge dive. So bend knees, hinge, and go up. Let's flow through chair. Exhale, sit back, weight to heels and hips, arms sweep forward. We'll inhale back up. And just continuing with the breath. Oh my goodness. Oh, sometimes flowing through chair feels really good. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it feels good to me. Let's find one more. And let's exhale, hands down to the heart. I like that, Maru. I said heart, and I put my hands by my hips. Okay, so let's step back with the left foot or either foot. We want to find a wide stance. We're going to find moonflower. That is science indeed. Make sure toes are turned out a little bit. Heels are tucked in. So nice wide stance. Arms up. Exhale. Come down to a squat. Draw elbows in towards the spine and ribs. We'll inhale back up. Good. Just at your own pace. This move, this flow is very specific to the, I think at least very specific to the school, the Yoga Fit that I trained with for yoga. And it's funny because I always feel like everyone is like, what's this silly looking thing? It's so silly. But it feels good. Let's do one more. Leaning back in our inhale, exhale, hands to the heart. Let's step back to the tops of our mats and let's do a few sun salutations. So we'll inhale, arms up. On an exhale, we'll swan dive. Bend knees, hinge, come all the way down to forward fold. On an inhale, lift halfway to monkey. Hands on the mat of the shins. Torso is coming about halfway up. Exhale, step back to child's pose, or if you know the full version and want to do it now, you can feel free to do so. Otherwise, follow me. So inhale, come forward to kneeling plank. Shoulders over wrists, hips past knees. Shift the body weight forward a bit more. Exhale, come down to kneeling crocodile. And release hips and belly to the mat. And we'll use just the core to lift the shoulders into low cobra. Hands mostly rest. Exhale, lead with the hips. Keep the back flat as you come back to child's pose. And we'll step to the tops of our mats into forward fold. On the inhale, we'll reverse swan dive. We'll exhale, chair. Good, let's do one more. We'll inhale back up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Down dog's the full version. Feel free to do the previous one. We'll inhale forward to plank. Second be on or off the knees. I'm going to switch here to fist or wrist. Exhale, shift forward, bend elbows, kneeling crocodile. Inhale, pull the belly button through, flip over the feet for up dog or low cobra. Exhale, come back over the toes to down dog or child's pose. And then we can hop, step, or walk to the top of the mat, forward fold. And on the inhale, we'll reverse swan dive. Ooh. Exhale, chair. Good. Let's inhale back up. Let's exhale, swan dive back down. Let's step back to down dog. Take a moment here. Breathe into the legs, the back. Okay, on an inhale, let's sweep the left leg straight up and back. On an exhale, draw the left knee into the chest, lift, step through, or hop the leg through to a lunge. From here, we'll hold the lunge for a few deep breaths. Good, and just make sure the front knee stacks on top of the front ankle. Spine is nice and long. Focus on the breath. Oh, hello, Zuko. She's come back. Good, we're gonna add a twist. So make sure the spine is nice and long before you twist. Right wrist is directly underneath the right shoulder. Left hand to the left thigh, and we'll let the belly go first. To the left, head last. Left arm can sweep up, can stay on this left thigh. You can also drop the back knee and make this a kneeling lunge if you'd like. But continue to reach through the top of the head. Find those deep breaths. What do you have over there, Zuko? Nothing? Okay. I don't know what she's doing. She's being crazy. But let's find one more deep breath here. On the exhale, let's turn back to center. And let's come up to a high. Actually, let's switch to warrior one. We'll give that back foot a break. So turn the back toes out just enough for the foot to be flat. Front knee is bent. We'll hinge. We'll come all the way up to warrior one. All right, and in warrior one, the hips are twisting a bit. So this right hip is turning forward. Front left knee is bent. Arms up on either side of the ears, or hold cactus arms, hands on hips or at the heart instead. Oh, my shoulders are pretty tight. Let's see if I can manage this. Okay. Ooh, I don't know today. Maybe here. Really press down into both feet. Reach through the top of the head. I'm going to turn this way. So we're going to find one more deep breath. And then on the exhale, let's float arms out shoulder height. Let's turn to warrior two. So we'll readjust the back foot so it's about parallel to the short edge of the mat. Left knee, left toes will stay pointed forward. Left knee is bent. Arms are at shoulder height, and we're gazing over these left fingertips. And you can still hold cactus arms, hands on hips, or at the heart instead. Those are always options for arms. Hello, welcome to anyone who's just now joining us. We are doing yoga. Good, next exhale, it's pinwheel to the mat. So we're gonna bring back hand over the head, feel the back heel off the mat, come all the way down to that lunge. And we'll continue all the way back to down dog. Take a moment here, breathe into the legs, the back. Now let's move through a vinyasa. So starting in down dog or child's pose, inhale to full or kneeling plank. Shift forward, exhale, full or kneeling crocodile. Shift forward, inhaling up dog or low cobra. And then exhale back to down dog or child's pose. Good, and then from here, we're gonna sweep the right leg straight up and back. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest, we'll lift, we'll step through to the lunge. I'm gonna take a moment to grab these blocks. Okay, once here, make sure the front knee stacks on top of the front ankle. You can have hands on the mat or on something else, as long as it's stable. And we're just gonna take a moment, reach through the top of the head. Breathe into the hips. Look at Zuko. Hi, Zuko. What you doing? All right, let's add a twist. So left wrist is directly underneath the left shoulder. Right hand to the right thigh, long spine before you twist. When you're ready, belly first to the right, head last. Right arm can sweep up or stay on that right thigh. Just find those deep breaths. And continue to reach through the top of the head. It's actually kind of cloudy here today. You know, it never rains, but maybe. Fingers crossed. All right, next exhale, let's turn back to center. We'll readjust the back foot for warrior one. So I've stepped in a whole lot for that, and you may need to as well. But the back toes turn out just at about a 45-degree angle, so the foot can be flat, front knee is bent. We'll hinge, we'll come up. And we want the hips to be turning inward here. And then arms to be up, it can be cactus arms, hands on hips or the heart. I'm gonna do heart, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. So I'm facing the right direction. Oh, did it, Maru? It does rain. It's just weird, it's so different out here. It just kind of like, it feels like it's so hard for it to rain. Like, it often just sprinkles for a little bit and then stops. Occasionally it'll pour for like, you know, a day, but that's rare. Good. From here, let's switch to warrior two. So we're going to turn the hips over to the long edge of the mat. Back foot readjusts about parallel to the short edge. Arms can come up to shoulder height. And we'll hold here. Can really feel my hips here too. This seems like it's a song for cats. Positive attitude. If it said catitude, then I'd really believe it. Good. Next exhale, spin wheel to the mat, back hand over the head, heel the back heel off the mat, come down to that lunge. We're going to step back to down dog. Take a moment here. I'm sorry, Zuko. Did I distract you by moving my block? I'm so sorry, baby girl. Oh, this pose feels nice. All right, let's switch to a vinyasa. So down dog or child's pose, inhale to fuller kneeling plank. Shift forward, exhale, fuller kneeling crocodile. Shift forward, inhale up dog or low cobra. Exhale back to down dog or child's pose. We'll meet back in down dog. Ooh boy. Okay, so from here, let's come back to our plank. And one moment. So come back to plank. Take a few moments here in plank. Full or kneeling, so you can have knees on the mat if you want. Just find a few deep breaths. And then we're going to make this a kneeling side plank. So drop the right knee directly underneath the right hip. Feel free to add cushion underneath it. Pick it up a little bit as you turn the foot behind you like a kickstand. We're going to sweep this left hand to the sky, stacking shoulders. We'll hold here. You can also lift the left leg for more intensity. This hand can also be on the hip. If you're protecting a shoulder. All right, from here we're going to switch to gait. So if this left foot is lifted, drop it down, and then press off. My knees don't like me lately. Press off with this right hand. Come all the way up so the right wrist is towards the sky. Wrist stacks over shoulder. Peel the body away from that right arm. And we're just going to breathe into this right side. You might also get a stretch in this left leg. Ah. Next exhale, let's come all the way back to kneeling side plank. Drop the left hand down, extend back to plank, and we're just going to switch sides. So we're dropping the left knee. We're going to pick up that knee a little bit as we turn the foot behind us like a kickstand. Right hand to the sky, stacking the shoulders, and this right leg can lift. I'll switch sides. Uh-oh, don't be a pretzel. There we go. I mean, you can be a pretzel if you really want to be a pretzel, but All right, let's switch to gait. So right foot to the mat, cross off on the left and come all the way up. Left wrist over the shoulder. You can peel the body away, right hand to the right leg, anywhere except for the knee. Breathing into that left side. You might get a stretch in the right leg as well. Whew. This is very dramatic music. Next exhale, go ahead and come back. Down, drop the right hand. Extend back to plank, come back to down dog. Okay. From here, we're going to walk or step or hop to the top of the mat. And then we're going to bring legs all the way together. Legs, feet all the way together. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Good, from here, so again, legs and feet all the way together. We're going to sit to a twisting chair. First, we're going to sit to chair, bring hands to the heart. And then whenever you're ready, belly's going to go first to the right, head last. All right, and you can either place hands on the right thigh or bend the knees deeper to get this left elbow to the right thigh. So it's not about twisting further, it's about bending the knees deeper. All right, so continue to hold that. I'm just going to turn this way. Focus on the breath. Keep the spine straight. Good. Then from here, we're going to bring weight and balance to the right foot. Hopefully I have space for this. I'm going to step back to a prayer twisting lunge with the left leg. Ooh, almost didn't have space for it. Almost on my computer. Good. Zuko looks bored, you guys. Good, next exhale, let's turn back to center. Ooh, let's get back to down dog. For just a moment. Ooh, high legs. We're gonna switch sides. From here we can walk, hop, or step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Bring legs and feet all the way together. Inhale, reverse swan dive, up. No, she is not BSB Karen, right. Exhale, sit to chair, bring hands to the heart. And when you're ready, belly's gonna go first to the left, head last. Both hands stop left thigh or bend the knees deeper to drop the right elbow down. Now try to keep the chest above the hips, so it's really a deep bend. Squeeze the legs together a bit, that can help. Drama. Bum, bum, bum. I need to scoot up. Go down to my couch. All right, let's switch the weight and balance to the left foot. For our prayer twisting lunge, step back with that right foot. Whew, hello. My legs are tired. Next exhale, let's go ahead and turn back to center. Whew, boy, let's step back to down dog. Let's move through one more Vinyasa. Down dog or child's pose to start. Inhale, 2 full kneeling plank. Shift forward, exhale, full kneeling crocodile. Shift forward. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to down dog or child's pose. From down dog, let's go ahead and walk to the top of the mat. On an inhale, let's reverse swan dive. We'll come all the way up. Oh, exhale, hands to the heart. There we go. Good. From here, let's switch to standing pigeon. So let's bring weight and balance to the left foot. Draw the right leg up. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Foot is flexed. Hinge from the hips. We're going to sit down. We're going to sit down into the pose as deep as feels comfortable. Feel free to do balance poses near a wall or something to hold on to as well if you want. But press hands together a bit. We're looking for the stretch in this right outer hip and glute. Ooh, keep holding. My knee may not like this pose today. All right, next exhale, let's come back up. We'll release the legs, shake them out if you like. And whenever you're ready, we'll switch sides. So weight and balance to the right foot. Draw the left leg up, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, and we'll sit down into the pose. Zuko has her Halloween collar on. I don't know if you guys can really see it. It's orange. This is the most dramatic standing pigeon I think I've ever held. Good, next exhale, it's hinged. Come back up. Release the legs, shake them out if you would like. And then from here, let's inhale both arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Take a moment in forward fold to shake. Nod the head. Cross the arms if you want, or wrap them around the legs. Just let everything release a bit. And then let's switch to gorilla. So for this pose, we're going to find a yoga toe hold. So first 2 fingers hook around the big toes, thumb on the toenail. Find a nice long spine, so you might need to lift the torso to do that. And then if it feels like there's more room for the stretch, you can always draw the torso closer to the legs. Just keep the spine straight. And then once here, if this is not comfortable, you don't feel like you're getting the stretch, it's too much on the back, you can also switch to monkey, bringing hands to shins, which lets the torso lift higher. Yeah, I did, Maru, you know. Gorilla or monkey. Let's find 2 more deep breaths here. Second exhale, let's bend the knees a little bit. And let's step back to all 4s. Wow. Let's come all the way back to child's pose. Take a moment here. And in this child's pose, if it's comfortable, bring palms together and then bend elbows, and we'll find a prayer position with fingertips pointing towards the sky. Ooh. All right, next inhale. Let's come back to all 4s. And let's sink hips to one side. Just swing the legs around. Whew. It's warm in here. Seated stack. Once here, let's find seated straddle splits. So turn the legs open to wherever feels comfortable for you. As open as feels comfortable as well. And we want to sit tall on these sits bones or butt bones. So if you feel like you're falling backwards, the back is rounding, elevate the hips. Sit on anything you need to just to raise them up a little bit. Anything works. Feet are flexed, the toes and knees pointed to the sky. Find a nice long spine. If seated tall feels comfortable for the stretch, place hands behind the hips and use those hands to help keep yourself seated tall. So you're kind of pushing yourself forward. Or if it feels like there's more room, you can always hinge from the hips, walking hands out in front of you or hands beyond legs. Just find those deep breaths, keep the spine straight, keep the feet flexed with toes and knees pointed to the sky. Oh my goodness, hello hips. I look like I have something in my hair. Oh, no, it's just the light. Demodulation. Quite a name for a song. Isn't that right, Zuko? Zuko! She's ignoring me. Oh my goodness, my hips were tight. All right, oh, next exhale. We can hinge back up if you come forward. Place hands on thighs, help bring the legs back together. Oh, hello, legs. And then once here, let's move to our backs. So, place both hands behind one leg. Use that leverage to come all the way back to the mat. And we're going to switch to bridge. So place feet flat. Ankles and knees in line with the hip sockets. Hands are beside our hips. Keep your gaze to the sky for this pose so that we aren't turning the neck side to side when we're at an angle with pressure on it. Whenever you're ready, inhale, lift the hips. Squeeze the inner thigh to keep the knees in line with the hips. And find those deep breaths here. Find one more deep breath. The exhale, gently roll back to the mat. Let's meet knees to chest. We can take a moment, rocking or holding the pose. Just let the back release. Zuko doesn't really do that a whole lot, to be honest. I always expected her to. She just kind of likes to sit nearby. Unless she wants food or something, then she'll bound off of you. But yeah, she's just, I don't know, she's pretty chill. She's not a lap cat, really. She doesn't like to sit in your lap. She doesn't like to be held. Maybe one day I can get her to like those things. All right, from here, let's take the right arm over the head. We're gonna roll onto the right side, and we're gonna find a quad stretch. So we're gonna bend the top left knee, taking the foot towards the glute, reach back with the left hand to the left ankle. You can also hook something around the ankle and hold on to that. But flex the foot, and then keep all the joints in line. So knee in line with the hip, ankle in line with the hip. You can press the ankle into the hand. But breathe into that stretch. You bound off of people when you want food, Maru. I get that. I'm very much like that. I mean, I'll bound off people, strangle people, you know, whatever it is to get that food. It's real important.
next exhale, gently release that ankle. Draw the knee in towards the chest and then extend the leg out in front of you. We'll switch to a twist, letting the left shoulder open to the mat behind you, taking arms out to a T. Just releasing into the pose. All right, next exhale, let's come back to center. I'm going to switch sides this way. So from here, take the left arm over the head, roll onto the left side, and we're going to reach back for that right ankle, bend the knee, all those fun things. You can also hook something around the ankle, but make sure all the joints stay in line. That's really important to protect those joints over time. Most injuries in yoga are not traumatic. They're injuries that happen over time. So you don't necessarily know what happened, just have an injury. That's what we want to avoid. Press ankle into the hand. And just breathe into the stretch in that right thigh. One more deep breath. On the exhale, we can release that ankle, draw the knee in towards the chest, extend the leg out in front of you, and then let the right shoulder open to the mat behind you, moving into a twist. All right, next exhale, let's come back to our backs. And let's go ahead and move into final relaxation. So find any position that's comfortable, probably especially this one that Zuko is doing. That one seems like the most comfortable of positions. But yes, find a comfortable position. We're just going to take a few moments here to come back to the present. Let the body relax and release and rest. So turn your attention back to the breath and remember that this is not about finding a perfect place. It's not about going away, escaping, something like that. It's really about being present with what is. And to do that, the mind just needs something to focus on, so let it focus on your surroundings. Notice what you hear, what you feel. And just let the sounds, the sensations come to you. Don't feel like you have to search for them.
now you can listen to this interesting drum beat. Alright, let's start to wiggle fingers and toes. Add wrists and ankles, rotating them around. Let's stretch our arms over our heads, reaching through the body. At the face, opening the eyes wide and the mouth, sticking out the tongue, taking a deep exhale. And then let's roll onto one side. And we'll use our hands to bring ourselves up to a seated position. Unless you're Zuko. Zuko's gonna keep laying there. And let's find one more deep breath here. Sweeping arms up. Exhaling, hands back to the heart. And just taking this moment to check in after the practice. Hi, Utter Chaos. Thank you for the bits. Hello. Thank you all for joining me today, sharing your practice. Namaste.